Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm kalikaiz. Today I'm trying to cast the Fish of Death. I want to play Sazacap's Brew, which says target player draws 2 cards. There's been a lot of spy in the leagues, so I want to try to get them, punk them in game 1. And I've made some modifications to my list. I'm going to actually not play Faithless Looting. Instead, I'm playing the 4 Sazacap's Brew, but otherwise we're going for the kind of the stock list with Guttersnipe and Fireblast as a 3 of. And the rest is pretty stock. Sideboard, some Red Blasts, some Smash, some Searing Blaze, and even more Fairy Macabres to try to beat Spy. So let's see if it works. I'll see you in the matches. Upstate New York Pauper is hosting the second event in their 2025 Open Series on Saturday, August 9th in Rochester, New York. The event currently has a cap of 64 players, and a cap that's $1,500 in cash prizes. I'll be there, and I hope to see you there too. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. Here in game 1, we have looks to be a pretty solid opener with Epicure into Flamebreather or Grab the Prize. Our opponent's on Swamp. We don't know what that really means. Play an Epicure. Double Swamp. Kumbaj Witches. Okay. I think I'm going to grab the prize and discard the Lava Dart. Pass the turn. So we missed on lands. That's part of the problem with an 18 land deck, but we're going to be continuing to cycle through cards pretty quickly. They play a Vault of Whispers. Take our Wellspring. Let's see if they want to ping my creature and take a damage. A little bit of a risk. I'll ping you. We go to 16. All right, let's go Highway Robbery. Discard the Sneaky Snacker. Looking for a land. Did not find a land. Pass the turn. But right now we have 9, 10 damage in hand. So if they keep popping our creatures, they're going to take a lot. But they could be playing Pact Altair and stuff like that. If they play Refurbished, I think I just discard the Epicure. Okay, they're probably playing Refurbished here because they tapped the land and then they decided to ping my creature first. There's a Refurbished Familiar. We'll discard Epicure. There we go. Land. Let's use the Highway Robbery or Sazacap. I'll Sazacap myself, discarding the Fiery Temper, and then just take this off the table. This should be a relatively good matchup for us, I think. Pop your Kumbaj. We draw 2, Snacker returns, pass the turn. Next turn we can deal them another 2 damage, discarding and returning a Snacker again. They play Refurbished. Okay, I will discard Sneaky Snacker. They get in for 2. All right. Plays another Witches. I'm just going to... I attack first. They decide to trade. That means now I can grab the prize, discard the Lava Dart. You go to 13. Double Snacker. Just pop that. Your turn. You've been just doing a chill value game. No comboing out here. 2 mana. The Visitors Insight the Wellspring. So if I play Kessig, I can dart from the graveyard and bolt and dart from the graveyard. Wow. Okay, we're going to attack for 4. My opponent's probably going to concede to this, but we're going to discard a Snacker to the blood and then discard a Snacker to the grab the prize. This puts them to 11. The pure value. They cast down a Snacker. Oh, they're going to feel bad about that. We will discard a Sneaky Snacker. Draw a card. Grab the prize. Discard a Sneaky Snacker. 4 come back. What a draw. That's insane. They give me, in chat they said, nice top deck, noob. They said, excuse me, good luck, have fun instead. That's very silly. We're going to bring in the Smash the Smithereens. Blowing up their stuff. We don't really need the, I guess. What do I want to get rid of for Smash the Smithereens though? So Smash, I like taking out their Pact Altairers. Maybe I can get rid of the Guttersnipes. Just go like for the Kessigs. Or I could, because I think the Bolt for their Kumbaj is okay. But the Kumbaj barely matters. I guess here I'm actually going to trim on the Guttersnipes. No, I love that card. It's so good. I can't trim it. I'm cutting the bolts. It's weird. I'm doing it anyway. Okay, let's mulligan. This would have been really good with 2 lands. Okay. Not very good. We have Epicure. Guess we just put back a mountain. We've got things to play on turn 1 and 2. Opponent leads on Swamp. Probably a duress here, taking the Fireblast. Unfortunate, but, you know, it's not the worst. Fireblast is gone. We'll go ahead and slam the Epicure. Opponent goes to 19. They play a Kumbaj. Okay. Play a Kessig. No attacks. Yeah, Kumbaj Witches. I thought it was like Kumbaji before. They duress me. Haha, got him. Nice duress. Guess they might have a cast down now for the Flamebreather. Plays a Nile Spellbomb. Let's discard a land. Found a land. Play the Flamebreather. They ping my creature. I'll ping you. And attack. So they could have blocked and then pinged and saved a damage. But they chose not to. It's interesting. I don't know why. Maybe there's just like ease of the turn. Is this a refurb? We have 3 more Epicures and we have 12 draw 2s in the deck. Should I just top decking any of those would be great. Kumbaj, so now they can ping anything for 2. We found a highway robbery. I'll cast it. Ping you for 2. I can discard mountain. Don't smash the smithereens. I will blow up your land. That was great. Exactly what I wanted to do here. Did not want to blow up the Nile Spellbomb because they could just sacrifice it. Instead, they're going to crack the Spellbomb to draw a card, and then their land will be destroyed. They go to 10. I can't attack. They can double block 1 and then ping it to kill it. They cast down a Flamebreather. Find a mountain. I'm going to hold on to this bolt for a minute here. I left the Guttersnipes in the deck. If they duress me, I will bolt you immediately. No attacks. They have no attacks. I'm not blocking, obviously. We have a snacker. I'm passing the turn. They're going to Reckoner's Bargain of Witches. Go to 12 life. Divination, that gains 2. That's pretty good. They have a duress. I will bolt the witches, I guess. Just get it off the table so I can start attacking with the Flamebreather. They're going to respond by sacrificing... Oh, never mind. Cast down in my Flamebreather. Duress will resolve and whiff again. Feels good. Blank the duress. Okay, we cast Highway Robbery that we just top decked. Discard the snacker. Okay. And then we'll put another Kessig on the table and pass the turn. Usually you don't really need more than 4 lands in play for this deck, so other lands that you draw you want to keep for cycling through your deck with your rummage spells. They are passing the turn. I will attack in for 3, then play a Flamebreather. They're going to use 3 mana to Crypt Incursion. And what got exiled? 3 creatures, so they gain 12 life. No, how much do you gain? 3 life. So 9 life? We have a Guttersnipe. We'll just play the Guttersnipe out. Where are the beatdown? I'll attack for 4. They're at 10. Any spell pretty much kills them. Plays a 4th land. Plays a Refurbished Familiar. I'll discard a mountain. Okay, so this does kill them, I believe. Fish of Death. Let's attack in. I'm so excited. Block. We will cast with Gift. Target player draws. Target creature. And you get a fish. I'll discard a mountain. Take the fish. Maybe I should have used it on the Sneaky Snacker so they couldn't okay. Boom! Fish of Death. We got him exactly. We'll see in round 2. Okay, round 2. This hand, I think, is a trap. It doesn't have any card draw. We're not doing anything. Mulligan. This is seeming better. We can plot the robbery. Kessig is one of our more medium cards, I guess. So I guess we will put that down. Kessig does win the game, but it's not like the be-all, end-all. Our opponent is playing Spy. I'm excited. We're going to try to fish them out. They land grant into land grant. Let's see. Forest is in play. Mountain, pass. Oh my god, I want Sazacap Brew them. But they probably are going to see right through me. Battlement. Land. Let's plot the robbery. Pass the turn. Okay, Gate Creeper Vine. So I grab a swamp, play the swamp. They have 3 mana. Plays a Winding Way. They found Mesmeric Fiend in their opening hand. They have the Mesmeric Fiend. That's bad for me. Not good. They can fiend away the Sazacap's Brew. Go land. Play Epicure. I think I'm going to cast the Robbery. Discarding the Fireblast. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have discarded the Fireblast. Let's pass the turn. So the Sazacap's not good for me. Like, they can fiend it away, and then I'm hosed. We're going to discard the Snacker, and then grab the prize. Play a Battlement. Masked Vandal. Okay, I'll use it. Discard the Snacker. We found another sneaky Snacker. So I'm hoping that I find, I don't know what, a Mez Fiend. They see the Sazacap's Brew, the Fish of Death. It is no longer a secret. Land, grab the prize, the sneaky Snacker, and then pass the turn. Hopefully they don't have it this turn, or they respect the Sazacap one time. They might not respect it. Our opponent is a legacy champion. They've, oh, modern, or showcase prestige. Plays a generous end. Okay, that's out of their hand. Mess Fiend's out of their hand. There's another Vandal. Gets in for 1. Alright. Going to attack for 4. They're going to block. Makes a lot of sense. We will Robbery. Discard the Snacker. Looking for any burn spells. Play the Mountain. Guess I'm just going to grab the prize, discarding the Kessig, and hope they can't kill me, because I don't really have any other options here. If they have the Spy, I'm dead. I don't think it'd be like it is, but it do. That is how it do. I want to take my next turn. I'm looking to take my next turn so that I can play the Guttersnipe and then have the Sazacap available to fish them. They take their turn. They have a very large amount of mana. I think both the Winding Ways are gone because they cast a Winding Way and reveal the Winding Way. I don't have any idea what's in their hand. They lead the Stampede. We're looking to dodge a Spy. Did not find it. That's a bonus. Oh no. Quirion Ranger. Okay. They do have Troll of Khazad-dûms, but currently no other black mana. I guess they can cycle. Plays another Generous End. Bad news. Goes 16 life. They can go to 19 life. They're getting in. Blocking. How do I win? And play the Guttersnipe. Play a Voldaren Epicure. Attack. Pew. I guess they can untap their Generous End. Yeah, well, that's a bummer. Okay, mistakes were made. They'll take 2 damage here. They're 13. They can go back to 16. They can also play out their Trolls. So the thing is, this deck right now, they don't have to combo. They can be afraid of the Sazacap and still just not combo. If I had 1 more mana open, I could Blood Token plus the Sazacap on this turn. Looks like they might have found the Spy. We can fish them. Oh, yes. Let's see if they spy themselves. Oh, you're dead. Luckily, we had a card in hand. Oh, no, they're 8. They're not dead. No. They can just Dread Return because they had enough. Oh, they saw right through me. They finished themselves. 24. Target player draws. If I draw Fireblast, Fireblast. Wow. Destroyed me. Destroyed me. Brutal. Let's see. We need the Searing Blazes. And the Fairy Macaws, I guess. Cut the snacks. And just 1 Kessig. We got hammered. We got destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Couldn't fish them. They knew what they were doing. So you can see that the metagame has evolved in that they are simply able to main deck some answers to my main deck answers. This is probably fine, right? Because we have Bolt. Hopefully get the Guttersnipe going. We've got the Fireblast. Maybe the Fireblast can be the card that I put back, but it is my combo win. So I can either put back the Bolts or the Fireblast. I think it will be Fireblast. I took out my Snackers, so I don't have good discard stuff. Land go. I'm trying to find, I'm looking to get to 3 lands so I can put this Guttersnipe on the table. They have a Lotus Petal into Sagu. I probably should have looked harder at their deck when they revealed the entire deck. Plays a Caretaker. I accidentally didn't kill it. That was a mistake. Should have killed it. We'll plot this robbery. So let's see if this Caretaker will destroy me. Plays a Battlement. So they could have not had 1 mana here. Didn't matter. Okay, let's cast without paying its mana cost. Discarding Epicure. Land. Play Guttersnipe. They Gate Creeper Vine. Last time they had 5 lands, or 4 lands, I think. There's a Swamp. Am I dead? Wall of Roots. Mesmeric Fiend. They have 1 card in hand. I can kill them through the Mesmeric Fiend this turn, or if they play the Spy on themselves. They get rid of the Guttersnipe. Guess I will pass. Should I play the land? I think no. This is 10 damage, 12 damage. They only have 1 card in hand. They play a Wall of Roots. They have a very large amount of mana. Seems like they're considering spying themselves again. That would not be cool. They just don't take the 3rd land and then just gamble on it. And it pays off. Then I die. Okay. My turn. Found another Sazacap. Guess I play the Mountain. Opponent casts a Winding Way. Let's see what they find. Red Return, and they have a Spy. They also have Weather the Storm, but Weather the Storm is bad, so they can't pick it up. Caretaker. Ooh, I could bolt the Mesfiend to get back the Guttersnipe, and then Brew myself, discarding the Guttersnipe. They're going to Spy, targeting themselves. Let's see how this goes. That's pretty frustrating, because it looks like they got there. 16 creatures in the graveyard. They have the Dread Return. The 2 giants are in the graveyard. Dang. So how do I win the game? They go Dread Return on Giant, which will be 19 damage. Guess I have to Sazacaps myself, discard into this, and draw into double Fireblast. 18. I could put them to 8. I just drew 2 lands. The RNG there is high. Like, that was just a YOLO, and it paid off 2 times. So I couldn't spy them. I couldn't fish the Spires. We'll see you in round 3. Here we go. I think I have to mulligan a 1-lander. Can't be too risky. Let's be a little risk averse. Guttersnipe in hand. Let's put back the Kessig. Play out the Epicure turn 1. Go ahead. Our opponent plays a Forest. What are the odds it's going to be Wall Spy? Probably very, 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 very high. Yup. Plays a Lotus Petal. They're going to play a Battlement, so I'm going to just blast this thing. Start by attacking. Maybe they'll block. They decide not to block. Let's make sure it's dead. Hopefully you needed that on the table. Land Grant. They found another land. They get to play their Vine. Getting a Swamp. Play the Guttersnipe. Attack in. If they block, I'm going to Lava Dart it to get it off the table. Maybe it's stupid. Okay, they did not block. Now they get to play another Gate Creeper Vine. I think they already cast a Sagu. Okay. They have Dread Return in hand, though. Next turn they have to transmute for the Spy. So I think the Wildling is out of their hand. Let's cast the Highway Robbery. Instead of discarding, I'm going to sacrifice a land to put more cards into my hand. Trying to grab the prize. Play land. Just draw. They go to 13. I'll attack in. Opponent blocks. They decline. Okay. So they go to 10. Next turn I have Fiery Temper into Lava Dart, which is 5, 6, 7, 8. So they have to let the Guttersnipe through. If they have the Spy in hand, I'm just dead. They transmute. Finding the Spy. Plays a Caretaker. Start by attacking out. Okay, so they're going to 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Discard the Fiery Temper. Faces a place. Draw a card. Land. Epicure. Put you to 3. Lava Dart. Sweet. So they didn't see my... Wait, no, we're there at 1. Okay. I did with the trigger on the stack. Phew. that was wild. Okay, I want the Searing Blazes. Pushing the damage. We're going to cut the Snackers, 1 Guttersnipe, or 2 Macabres here. Stack is insane. Okay, here we are. Keep. Our opponent is mulligan to 5. That can be an issue with decks that have almost no lands. Plays a Swamp. We will lead on an Epicure. We found the Brew, so that's nice. We can plot the Robbery on turn 2 or kill a creature with the Blood Token plus the Fiery Temper. Lotus Petal into a Battlement maybe? Or they're going to use the green for a Sagu. They Sagu. And they'll grab a Forest and likely play it. Okay? And they're passing. So let's just plot the Robbery. Actually, I want to put the Kessig on the table. We'll attack in. Okay, they reveal their hand to Land Grant, revealing a Weather the Storm and a Forest. They mulliganed into a Weather the Storm. They cast a Lead the Stampede. They found the Spy. They got the Vines, so they can get all their lands and then spy themselves. Hopefully they are not going to play around my single Sazacap Brew. Let's Robbery, because they can't win this turn. They don't have enough creatures in play. And we'll discarding the Fiery Temper. Go face. Attack in. Our opponent is at 11. I think they're going to die. They play a Gate Creeper Vine. We know that they have Weather the Storm in hand. Plays a Swamp. I wonder if I can just kill them with my my spells before that they can actually win. Plays Wall of Roots. They can't play Weather the Storm now. So grab the prize plus Fiery Temper plus Lightning Bolt. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, that's just disappointing. You know what? I'm going to attack. I'm going to fish at death them because it's more fun. So it's just what it is. We're attacking with everything. Let's see how or if they block. Okay, it looks like they're... Never mind. They went blocking Wall of Roots, unlocked. All right. All right, you got me. They blocked. I believe this is lethal, but it's just not fun. But I'm going to take the line that wins versus the line that could have something go wrong. Grab the prize, Fiery Temper face. Boom. So hopefully they're at exactly 4 after this. 6, 4, Lightning Bolt. Of course, we could have Fire Blasted as well, apparently. GG. We're 1-1 versus Spy. Let's see what happens around 4. All right. This seems fine enough. We have Grab Snack on turn 2. Our opponent led on Draws Forge Bridge. I'll go land and pass. So they're not playing Spy. Another Bridge. Blood Fountain. Could definitely be a Jund deck. Let's grab the Snack. Perfect turn 2 play. But now we don't have mana for a turn 3 grab plus Fiery Temper. Of course, Kessig Flamebreather could be a card we can just discard. We're putting Wildfires, so they are playing the Jund deck most likely. We see a Forest, confirming Jund. They play a Spellbomb. We have Epicure. Let's get in for 2. And then I'm going to grab the prize, discarding the Flamebreather. Ping you. They go to 14. There we go. Land. Play the Epicure. Your turn. Now we can do a sick thing where if they go for the Spellbomb in response, we could Sazacap Brew in response. Okay, they discard my Snack. They're going to immediately Spellbomb it. Okay. I think that's fine. Plays a Wellspring. Play the Mountain. Is this lethal? Sazacap. Discard Fiery Temper. 3, 6, 9. Well, let's just attack in. Okay, they decide to block. I guess because they could get it back with the Blood Fountain. Fair enough. They get a 12. I will cast the Robbery, discarding the Fiery Temper. And we drew another Fiery Temper. Let's blast them. If they end up casting the Refurbished, we can discard the Fiery Temper face, then go Guttersnipe Bolt you. The Fanatical Offering. This should be a pretty good matchup. It's been a good matchup in the past. Another Refurbished. We'll discard the Fiery Temper. Thank you for that value. Appreciate it. Go face. Bonk. They Wildfire their land, so I can just go Guttersnipe, Bolt, Lava Dart, Lava Dart. Seems like a path to victory. Guttersnipe. Dart you. Dart you. Sweet. I think I'm just going to resubmit. Okay. I think I like where we are. We can Fiery Temper something to a refurb. And then we've got Grab the Prizes to keep moving. Our opponent led on a Dross Forge. Turn 1 Epicure, so we cannot currently discard the Fiery Temper for value. And they have a Wildfire. Getting a Forest. Play land. We can attack in. On the end of their turn, we can Fiery Temper them off of the Blood token. And then on my next turn, I can grab the prize, the Fiery Temper. Instead, they decide to refurbish me. Why don't I just go face? Works for me. Play land. I'll attack in. They trade. Okay. We're going to grab the prize, discard the Fiery Temper. Go face again. You'll go to 10 life. They're basically dead. They could get through it if they have a Weather the Storm. They pull some Marasa. Okay. Refurbish Familiar, discarding my Sneaky Snacker. Maybe I could just discard the Mountain and then grab the prize of Sneaky Snacker. I'll discard the Mountain. The Pulse Marasa did gain them a lot of life. Grab the snack. Okay. And I'll play... I don't know if I want to play the Epicure or not. I guess I do. Pass the turn. Back to 13. They were at 10. A lot of stuff happened. Play some Makeshift Munitions. So they can kill my creatures by sacrificing their artifacts and lands. Guess I discard the Grab the Prize then. We have another Guttersnipe. We'll attack out. They're blocking. Looks like they're holding on to a Weather Storm here. I think I just put a Guttersnipe on the table then. They can use their bridges to take out my Guttersnipe by sacrificing them to the Makeshift Munitions if they wanted. They're going to Crypt Incursion. They go back to 22. We have a Sneaky Snacker. I will attack in. Discard Sneaky Snacker. Discard Fiery Temper. Go face. I'm 99% that they have Weather Storm in hand. I'll play the Mountain and pass the turn. There's the Weather Storm. We called it. They get to play a Limbus. Now they can shoot the Snacker with the Limbus if they wanted. They could have done that in response to the Limbus entering the battlefield. They're going to Eviscerator's Insight the Limbus. Trying to work up to another Weather the Storm, I guess. And then play a Limbus. So now, maybe I can do something here. 3. This would be 9. Is this lethal? Maybe. Let's attack for 3. Or 4. Okay, it's 4. My bad. Guttersnipe. Lava Dart you is 5. Yeah, you're dead. Lava Dart. Fireblast. Okay, so they had Pulse of Marasa, Crypt Incursion, and Weather Storm, and Limbus, and they just died. We'll see in round 5. Round 5. We're on the draw. I feel like I have too much card draw in hand and nothing to discard to it. And then I'm going to lose. But we can turn to grab the Sazacap. I guess it's fine. Don't have any early plays. Our opponent's on Island into Fairy Seer. That's not good for me with my current hand. We're looking for Lava Dart or an Epicure. They went top. I feel that they probably were playing the Fairy Seer to find their second land, and they did. There's land 2. They put us to 19 and pass. I'll pass the turn 2. Let's see what they do. No Ninja. I'm going to cycle Lorien Revealed. So then maybe they're blue-black or blue-red. They are blue-red. Could they have Spell Pierces? I'm going to draw 2, discarding one of my draw 2s. Because Spell Pierce is the thing they could have here. They have a Disrupt. Good for them. Fancy play syndrome over here, come on. I think that is overly cute, but it obviously got me. Kill your creature. Draw 2. Put you to 18. Alright, let's see if they have a Monarch. Augur of Bolus. Finding a Lightning Bolt. I mean, we can play Guttersnipe into the Lightning Bolt. That doesn't feel that good, though. Try to grab the prize, discard a Guttersnipe. They have to have Counterspell. I could play out the Epicure. They just let it go. Flashes in a Spell Setter on end step. Gets in for 2. Fairy Seer. Now they can Counterspell a 3-drop. Alright, we draw. I'll try this Epicure. I'm feeling like they have another Spell Setter. They could also just have more Disrupts. Opponent's going to attack. I think I will try to Fiery Temper the Spell Setter sprite. Discard the Fiery Temper. We will point it at the Spell Setter. Now they can flash in another Spell Setter. Then they have Lightning Bolt in hand. And then that means if they want to use their Ninja, they have to tap out probably. Here comes the Spell Setter. So no blocks. I'll try a Kessig. Play the Mountain. And now my expectation is that they play the Lightning Bolt here, and I can Sazacap's Brew, discarding the Sneaky Snacker. They already showed me that they used a Scred, so they still have Lightning Bolt in hand. We're going to ping you. I probably should have attacked with the Epicure. There was no reason really to not do that. I just wasn't thinking about it. I was too caught up in them having all these fairies in play. They attack for 3. Here's that Ninja of the Deep Hours. We're at 9. Maybe they're holding the Lightning Bolt to try to finish the game instead of using the Scred for it. Start by attacking. Okay, my opponent's going to kill both of my creatures. They have Lightning Bolt in hand and Spell Setter. We can play the Guttersnipe. Draw 2 cards, discarding the Mountain. Snacker returns. Play the Voldaren Epicure. I don't think I'm going to win, but I'm not dead yet. Our opponent plays a Mountain. They have Bolt, Spell Setter, 2 unknowns. What is my way out of this? Spell Setter, I have to get it out of their hand somehow. Or draw into a Lava Dart. If I drew a Lava Dart, then I could Highway Robbery, discarding the Mountain. And then they flash in the Spell Setter, and I kill both of their Spell Setter sprites. They're attacking all out. I will block here, taking 3. Looks like they have double Bolt. Why didn't I just block the Augur Bolus with my Guttersnipe? That didn't make any sense. Yeah, we were super dead anyway. So we want the Pyroblasts. I think what's my plan? My plan is to try and force through eventually. So let's cut our Bolts and Fireblast. Just have lots of early interaction and the value plays and stuff. So we know we're up against fairies. This is probably a good keep. If they lead on a tap land, we can get the Sneaky Snacker into play early. If they don't lead on a tap land, we can try Flamebreathering. I wonder if they'll bring in Relic. They might. That was fast. Okay. Put the Kessig on the table, I guess. Turn 1 Relic. Basically, they'll be able to eat 1 Sneaky Snacker out of that. Maybe it would have been worth it just to grab the prize there. They play a Landscape. Alright, so now I have attack. And then I can grab the prize of the Sneaky Snacker. They can Relic. It's fine. They're going to go to 16. Lava Dart. They cast a Brainstorm. Okay. So these Lava Darts represent 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're close to lethal. They crack the Landscape after brainstorming, getting a Mountain. That means that they will probably kill the Kessig. They play an Island. Gets rid of my Grab the Prize. Play a Mountain. Attacking for 1. We'll play another Grab the Prize. Discarding the Lava Dart. We have 2 Pyroblast effects to make sure this resolves. They go Counterspell. I will respond with a Counterspell. Pauper really does become a lot about red versus blue. Okay, we have more red blasts. My Sneaky Snacker's not great at the moment. We have to fade red removal because we can handle blue stuff with the red blasts. But red elemental blast, you cannot just target something random. It has to be on the stack or actually be blue. They play an Island. Plays out an Augur of Bolus. And they whiff. We find a 3rd Lava Dart. Wow. So I guess I'm going to try and blast the Augur. Now this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we have lethal. I will attack you. I crack the relic. I'll go ahead and Lava Dart you. Lava Dart you. Lava Dart you again. It just didn't have any red removal here. Lava Dart you. And let's do it again. GG. Boom. Okay, nice relic. That was very effective. I mean, it stopped my Sneaky Snacker from getting on the table. I still think I don't respect it and just play right through it. Okay, this is a very functional hand. We have a Pyroblast for their Ninja. They Relic turn 1. I don't even have anything to do turn 1, so the Relic isn't doing anything. Plays an island. We will Pyroblast your Augur Bolus. And then I'll just Sazacap, I think. Land. Draw 2, discard. We have Kessig Flamebreather, Guttersnipe, Robbery. Opponent plays a Fairy Seer. They have 3 cards in hand. Most likely they do have a Ninja in hand. It's surprising they just didn't lead on Fairy Seer originally. But I think they're a little bit overly scared of the Sneaky Snacker. They went top bottom. They preordained to draw one of them. I think I should just put the Guttersnipe on the table because they can Hydroblast it, but then the Hydro is out of their hand. They can't disrupt it. Otherwise, I'm just using my mana, like not using all my mana and trying to Highway Robbery. They went top bottom. Land with the Guttersnipe. Do you have a Hydroblast? Looks like no, they're leaving open the Relic. They Relic away a card. Plays Bountiful Landscape, which can now get them a removal spell. Or a mana for a removal spell. Land lot. I'll attack in. They crack for their red land, most likely. Yep, it's a snow-covered mountain. And they're going to take 2 damage, getting rid of a card from my graveyard. They get in for 1. Plays a land. They could cast Lorien Revealed here. They scred 2 cards in hand. I have Epicure. I will attempt to cast the Epicure. Let's see how many spell setters do you have? That just resolves. We'll discard a land. Finding another Kessig. I'll pass a turn. Okay, they Relic away a land. They simply pass. Attack? What are you going to do? You're going to block? And then what? You have something else? No. Kessig? Hard counter. Play another one. Another counter. So now they can't play Disrupt right now. Let's ask the Robbery. Sacrificing a land. They're at 1 card in hand. We find a Pyroblast. Let's pass the turn. So best case scenario, I think, is that they tap out for a Lorien Revealed and get stuffed by the Pyroblast. They're just passing. I'm going to draw. Discarding this. They have 2 cards in hand. They would have to double Spell Stutter to counter this. I feel like they're going to crack the Relic. They have a Blue Blast. Okay, so I cannot respond by the Pyroblast because they could easily just have the Spell Stutter in hand. So maybe that was a mistake to even cast it there. It most likely was a mistake. 2 cards in hand for them. They go Augur Bolus. I will attempt to Pyroblast. They could Spell Stutter now, but then they've used it on their turn. It was a Spell Pierce. Wow. Wrecked. Well, hopefully this Augur Bolus just misses. They have no cards in hand. They have no card selection for the top, so they're just YOLOing it. They find a Blue Blast. That was a well done turn. If I had played out the mountain, I could have been able to get past that. Pass. I can't do anything about things right now because I cannot beat the Blue Blast. They get in for 1. Okay, I have a Robbery. Pass. We have to get a bunch of cards in hand. They get in for 1. And they found a Ninja. Like a boss. Bummer. Let's see if they play any other cards here. So we would really need to draw, or the best draw for us would be a Pyroblast. They have Augur. They play the Augur. 2 cards in hand. Brainstorm. So they have Hydroblast, Brainstorm, Unknown. Cast the Highway Robbery. And I really got hosed by that, specifically by the Spell Pierce there. Now they can't hold open the Relic and counter this. So they have to choose one or the other. But I guess if they have a counter, I'm dead anyway. Cracks the Relic. So that does not happen. We're going to cast a Robbery. Discard the Snacker. Looking for a Pyroblast to kill this thing. Found a Pyroblast. Kill that. Your turn. I maybe shouldn't have played that land out. A Brainstorm. I think we are not very favored. With the card selection that they have, they could definitely overwhelm me. It really came down to that Spell Pierce. Plays another Relic. Okay. Relic, Relic, Relic. Plays a Bountiful Landscape, so they maybe have 2 good cards in hand. They could crack the Relic for another card and then crack the Landscape. We're just going to have to start casting spells, I think. We have to just hope they don't have more counters. I have to just cycle the card. Alright. Crack the Relic. I mean, the odds they have a spell setter here are huge. We're not winning if they do, though, so just going to put it on the table. Okay, they didn't have it. Can now discard here. And they could have Spell Pierce and Disrupt. I'll plot the Robbery, I suppose. Somehow we're still alive. They have 4 cards in hand now. Now they found the Lorien. Back to 6 cards in hand. They have used... They only have 8 minutes on clock. They're moving at half the pace that we are. I'm going to try casting the Highway Robbery. Discarding the Fiery Temper. Just resolves. We're going to go ahead and destroy your Augur of Bolas. Okay. Bop in. They're at 13. They have so many cards in hand. We can counter some card advantage and dart a spell setter or something. I will continue attacking. Lightning Bolt for the Epicure. Okay, I'm going to try and resolve this Grab the Prize. That resolved. Let's try a Flamebreather then. Okay, so we have threats. They have another removal spell. 4 cards in hand. Plays an Augur of Bolas. I'm gonna die to a Spell Pierce here, but I'm gonna try to counter. Donk. That resolves. They play a land. They have 2 cards in hand. We'll attempt to draw 2. I'll do it again. Discard the Lava Dart. Okay. So right now we have 2, 3, 4, 7 damage. They play a Ninja the Deep Hours. I'll play out a Voldair and Epicure. Is this the time that they have the Spell Setter Sprite? Looks like yes. We will Lava Dart the Spell Setter Sprite. That just resolves. And then hitch the Fiery Temper. Blast the Ninja. And try to draw some more good stuff. A Mountain. When it's at 10. Effectively at 7. We just have to keep attacking. They have 1 card in hand. I guess they eventually started flooding too. Guttersnipe, that wins the game. Nice. Attack in. Got there eventually. Lava Dart. Sweet. We ended up with the 4-1. That was a really intense match in round 5. We didn't get to Sazacap anybody. That was sad. But I still think that the Fish of Death is sweet. I have done this to a Spy player a couple of times. Super fun. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the next one.